Good morning, and welcome to the Art of Aging Gracefully. This is the 11th annual session that we've had on this, and I thank you all so much for coming. My name is Margaret Chesney, and I've spoken at this from time to time, and I've found that I've ended up remaining for the entire day in order to hear some of the talks. And some of our best speakers are coming back, and we also have some wonderful new speakers. We're glad that you've joined us. This will be a day that will, I think, give each of us an opportunity to get inspired by ideas and resources so that we can all age gracefully. I encourage all of you to stay for the day, and you can choose which sessions are of interest to you. There's a full program here in the Canberra Auditorium, but there are also other events throughout the day. And I'm sure you all noticed that there's a resource fair outside in the Fisher Hall. That will be open from 10 to 2, but very active throughout the noon hour, so it's a wonderful place to visit and get resources. There are also programs on the second floor, and those are in your program, things from solo aging to brain health and others, so you can look at those as well. During the day, in between speakers, we'll have a slideshow during breaks and that will give you reminders of events here during the day and other events at the JCCF. This entire program is being recorded, and it will be available on the website in a few weeks, so you can go back and hear some of the lectures that you might have missed through the day if you go to the second floor, or if you want to get even more details than you were able to capture in real time. There's another program that's coming up I want to tell you about, and that is the second annual Brain Fitness Forum. It will be held here on Sunday, June 6th, June 10th, here at JCCF. In November, there are also two annual fairs. The fourth annual Embracing the Journey End of Life Resource Fair, and the fifth annual Health Fair for older adults and Medicare recipients, giving you the latest information on Medicare. All of these are free and open to the public. They're available to register at the JCCSF front desk later in the year, but you can be on the alert and looking out for those coming in November. So a really special event on the brain in June 10th, and then another two really great programs for us in the fall. Our on-site cafe, which I'm sure you're familiar about, Community Table, is a great place where you can grab a bite to eat today at lunchtime. It's so convenient to the resource fair. The people I want to thank, especially Shiva Schultz, who's the creator and the organizing person for this event. She does a phenomenal job in finding the very best speakers that give us information, news that we can use. I also want to thank Cecilia Rogers and thank facilities, the AV group. I think we have Ben and Bob up there in the back. Lily is also circulating to make sure everything goes perfectly. We also have so many volunteers and many folks who are really important to helping us make this program so successful. So now I get to introduce our very first speaker. She's going to be talking about nutrition. During the day, we're going to hear about key things that are so relevant to our lives: nutrition, hydration. That will be this first speaker. We'll hear about drug prices, why they're so high, why they've just all gone up, and what we can do about it. Then we're also going to hear about stress in health and how we can improve our resilience. And then we'll finish the day with some actually I would say it is probably the world's expert on the area of medical cannabis or medical marijuana. What are the facts? And you will become an expert yourselves in knowing more about this controversial but very, very interesting area of research, science, and health.